What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review on Netflix. Netflix has finally released one of the most anticipated movies to be released this year during the Oscar season, and that film is The Trial of the Chicago 7, written and directed by Aaron Sorkin himself. And the cast of this movie is insane. You got Eddie Redmayne, Mark Rylance, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Yahya Abdul-Mateen. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. The story of 7 people on trial stemming from various charges surrounding the uprising of the 1968 Democratic National Convention in Chicago, Illinois. Aaron Sorkin is highly praised as the best screenwriter working in Hollywood today. After his Oscar-winning screenplay for The Social Network, he's become such an icon for many, including me, on how to write a screenplay. Now we step into the second film Aaron Sorkin has directed. He did Molly's Game a couple of years ago with Jessica Chastain, and now in here he gets to have a bigger ensemble cast to work with and tell a very surprising story on what goes on back in the day in this trial. It just sounded like Oscar gold. This movie is so layered with Oscar-heavy performances and dialogue throughout like you totally expect in an Aaron Sorkin film. It's just layered with a lot of information to it. And I'll tell you the reasons why I think this film is definitely worth checking out on Netflix this weekend. I think all the performances were great in here. It's a very ensemble cast, full of A-list actors in here. I think my favorite performance in the film was possibly Mark Rylance. He plays one of the high-personality lawyers that clashes with the judge in this film, and Rylance just goes at the character. He gives a fantastic performance in here. Definitely Oscar-worthy. I think his character all around, performance-wise, layered development, was the most interesting, and I just felt like he gave such a powerhouse performance. Eddie Redmayne as well. This movie is mostly telling a story about a trial about 7 defendants, and he plays one of them. Eddie Redmayne is scared. His character all around is very scared with the choices he's made, and he's trying to convince himself that he may not be the best person all around, but Redmayne just devotes himself to the character. If I say this person's name, I totally apologize. Yahya Abdul-Mateen. He played Black Manta and Aquaman, and he's also going to be in Candyman coming up. He was also fantastic in here. For the short amount of scenes he was in, he gives such a powerful performance in here. I really felt for his character in certain scenes. There's a lot of gruesome imagery. This film goes for it. It is very uncomfortable and disturbing at times. Now, when it comes to courtroom drama films, Aaron Sorkin is definitely not a rookie in this genre. If you saw A Few Good Men, the very iconic scene. But when it comes to courtroom drama films, sometimes they don't work for me. The one that really did work for me was The Judge with Robert Downey Jr. I thought that film was really underrated. And with this film, the context and the ideas it was presented could sound boring, but Aaron Sorkin does not make it boring at all. He shows you the perspectives of every single character, given their different stories. Like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. Fantastic. Love JGL. So happy to see him back in movies. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character plays one of the lawyers. He's very passionate about his stance. It shows his story around and what different flashbacks connect with his character. Eddie Redmayne, Mark Rylance, Sacha Baron Cohen, also really good in here. Shows a lot of his perspective as well. Might I say, this movie has a message in it, and with the times we're living in right now, it goes there. It shows the message in a very brutal and honest way. There's nothing pretty about it. It's very hostile. And if this isn't the movie for you, then I totally understand that. But for me, I was really riveted with the message Aaron Sorkin told in here. Now, as far as issues with the movie, there were a lot of pacing issues all around where I did feel the overall runtime kind of go overboard. Like, it didn't need to be that long, 2 hours and 10-minute runtime. Whenever they do extend the courtroom sequences, like this was a really long trial, it does feel like that really long trial with the runtime in here. And I get it, you want to show the whole entire story and all characters' endings and arcs, but I felt like for this type of movie, Netflix get the message across. It didn't need to have the message way too in our face. Finally, there is a character that pops up in here, a very surprising actor who I had no idea was in this movie. You'll probably see his name in the cast list. I was totally shocked to see him and was kind of disappointed he was barely in it, because I love this actor and this character sounded really interesting, but once again, barely was in the film. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on the trial of the Chicago 7, if this is your guys' first time checking out my channel and you enjoyed this review and you want to see more reviews, more content like this, hit the like button and consider clicking that subscribe button, because I do new movie reviews, classic movie reviews. I'm currently doing a Halloween 2020 series on my channel every single week. New Halloween movie reviews every single week leading up to Halloween. I also do Blu-ray hauls at the end of the month. And if you're interested in any of that content, guys, I do this on a weekly basis. So in the end, the trial of the Chicago 7 delivers all the Oscar feels you would want for an Oscar season. It's got drama, it's got comedy at times, fantastic editing. Aaron Sorkin is a fantastic screenwriter and director. All the cast give phenomenal performances. Just wish there were a little more character ending sequences, but definitely a good solid Oscar drama. On my rating scale, I'm going to give the trial of the Chicago 7 an A-. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on Aaron Sorkin's The Trial of the Chicago 7. Have you guys seen this movie yet? Are you going to go check it out? And what were your thoughts on it? Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Thank you guys as always for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!